this united world of America. You think it's going to forget about you now and move on?
Forgot. That's better. Ping, boom. We're trying to unify Germany now. Look here. See, here's another thing you guys don't understand. You've got an underworld and an overworld. You guys live in the overworld. I live in the underworld. You know, it's like you think the Second World War is over. Second World War is not over. You understand what I'm telling you? The Second World War is not over.
Is Charlie Manson crazy?
Or whatever that means. Sure, he's crazy as mad as a hatter. What difference does it make? You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy. So, I mean, you know, like, you know, synonymous. I mean, it's an irony, man. It's a paradox. I say that, you're going to put me in another conspiracy? And now everything that derives from this is going to be all my fault. I'm coming back because, you know, Orlando, it's you know, like, where does the buck stop? Does it, you know, like...
Do you want to come back?
Come back where?
With more followers.
Oh, come on, more followers. Get it, that's the ball, boom, boom. And that's what I said. We'll hold you on the table and we deal this hand to you. Hey, you got a hippie cult leader? I'm not a hippie cult leader. I never was a hippie. I don't know what a hippie was,
but
man.
I come back one more time. I want to ask this one more time. You were not a shocked man when they came back.
All right, I'll put it to you this way. Would you do me a favor when you leave? Talk to this lieutenant and ask him if he's shocked by what goes on in here every day. I see blood in here every day. Every day someone's getting shot, someone's getting cut, someone's getting beat. I've lived in that all my life, woman. That don't wrinkle up my forehead. You can pile 100 dead bodies up in front of my cell and it don't set me to do nothing. You know, my mind is not set like that. I don't, you know, I don't work like that.
You weren't surprised.
Let me say this. I feel bad. If anybody feels bad, I don't like to see any negative happen to anyone. I don't like to see children die. I don't like to see automobile accidents. I don't like to see people hurting each other. I don't like none of that. I don't get a thrill out of that, you dig? But I'm not going to sit here and tell you a bunch of malarkey. I'm not going to fill you up with bunk. If I can't fill you up with right, I'm not going to fill you up with nothing. So I'm filling you up with this. I tell you. And I tell you right up into the highest peak of your understanding, I did not break the law. It's that simple. I did not break the law. Now, all my life you told me, system, society, ignorance of the law is no excuse. Now, if you don't know the law, that's sad.
But why don't you take when you think about that woman and her 8.5-month-old baby.
Oh my goodness, here we go. Let's bleed hearts. Let's bleed. Why don't we just cut ourselves and just die because we feel so bad? We don't feel bad. What about them other people? What about them poor people starving to death over in the Appalachians? Do you think about that? What about the boat people that and all the other people that died over there? What about that little girl that ran through Mai Ling and all them people you shot and killed over there? Did you feel bad about that? Did you feel bad about the Second World War when you piled bodies up to the sky? Come on, man. Don't even put all that feel bad on me. You're the one that's feeling bad about it. If you're feeling bad about it, why don't you write a book or something and make some money? And that's a big word because I don't hardly ever use those words like if and maybe. I'm not insecure about anything. But if you have a thought in your mind about what I'm thinking, is that what I'm thinking? Or is that what you're thinking I'm thinking? Everyone says, we know what you were doing with all those women. I said, no, you know what you would have been doing with all those women, and you think that's what I would be doing with all those women because that's what you need to think. Now, you've spent all this time over there in that women's prison listening to all the particulars of what women do in and out of criminology and crime, judges in robes. Have I ever lied to you about anything? Have I ever lied about anyone to anybody about anything? Is there any time in all the time you've known me, have I ever told you anything that wasn't right or true?
Give me a word.
You are your faith. Lose it and you're not.
We are done.
Is that right or wrong?
It's true.
Yeah.